Hello everyone, welcome to HJ Programming Solutions. So in today's video we are going to discuss about the coding interview question which is asked in LTI company for 4+ years of experience. Okay, so let's understand the problem statement and then we will try to create the solution for that. So what is the problem statement? So if we have the list of strings, and from that list of strings we have to find out the string which is repeated maximum number of times. Okay, so for example here we have the input. In the input we have this list of string. So first string is ABC, which is repeated for 3 times. Okay, so after that we have the PQR, which is only 1 time, and the XYZ is repeated for 2 times. Okay, so maximum number of times this ABC string is repeated, so our output should be ABC. Okay, so this is the problem statement. Now we have to create the solution for this. Okay, so here what we will be using, we will use the hash map for this, and in the hash map we can store the key value pairs. Okay, so as a key we will put this string, and as a value we will put the count of that string. Okay, so that for example here we have the ABC string. This ABC string is repeated 3 times. Okay, so here key will be ABC and the value will be the count of that string. Okay, after that we have PQR. So PQR only repeated 1 time, so we can write PQR as a 1, and then ABC, sorry, not ABC, XYZ. So XYZ is repeated 2 times. Okay, so this way we can create the hash map and we can put the key as a string and value as a count of that string, and from this we will get to know that which string is means what is the occurrence of each string, and then we can print the string which is repeated maximum number of times, means the count of that string is maximum. So here the maximum count is of the ABC, so we will print the output as a ABC. Okay, so this way we can write the solution for this. So let's write it. Very first we have to create the list of string. So here we will write the list of string. Let's import the list. Names is equal to arrays dot as list, and here let's copy this list and paste here. Okay, so this is our list. Now we have to create the hash map. So hash map where the key will be string and value will be integer. So here we have to import this hash map. Map is equal to new hash map. Okay, now we have to iterate through this list. So let's write the for loop here. For int I is equal to 0, I less than names dot size, and then just increment this I. Okay, now here we have to put this strings inside our map. Okay, so here we can write map dot put. Okay, and here we have to put this string. So for that let's write here string, and we can write the current name is equal to, how we can get the name, names dot get of I. Okay, so now in this current name we will get the ABC, so that we can put here as a key, and then as a value we have to put the count of that string. Okay, so very initially the count will be 1. Okay, so this way we can put the values. Okay, now what will happen here, the ABC will be there in our map and with the count as a 1. Okay, now next time the PQR will come, then PQR will be inserted in the map with count 1. Okay, now again this ABC came, So that time this ABC is already present in map, so our count should increment by 1. Okay, so for that, how we have to write? We have to keep one condition here. If map dot contains key, and in this contains key we will pass this current name. Means here we will check if already the value is present inside this map, then increment the count by 1. Okay, if that is not already present, then we have to come in the else and we have to write our original statement where we will put the string and the count as a 1, because this is the first insertion. If that is not present in the map, then we are inserting at first time, so count will be 1. Okay, so now here what we have to write? Here we have to first calculate the count. So int count is equal to map dot get, and here we can write our current name. Okay, so this way we can get the count, and then here we can write map dot put, and while putting we have to put this current name as a key, and then whatever is the count as a value. Okay, and then here first we have to increment the count as well. Okay, so now what will happen here? Let's suppose here in the in our map already this ABC is contained the value with the count as a 1. Okay, now next time when ABC will come here, that time it will check is that key already present in our map. Okay, so this ABC is already there in the map, so it will come in the if. Okay, here it will calculate the count. Okay, so very first time the count will be 1, then we are incrementing it by 1 by doing count plus plus. Okay, then we are putting that in the map with the current name as a key and whatever will be the count as a value. Okay, so this way we can insert all the values in our map. Now let's print that map and see what output we are getting. Okay, so how we can print the map? So for map dot entry, and here we have to write string integer. Okay, and let's write the name, and we have to iterate from this map, so map dot entry set. Okay, now here let's write sysout name dot get key, and here we can just write name dot get value. Okay, now if we save and run this, let's see, are we getting the key value pair as output or not? So see here, what is the output we are getting? PQR came only one time, so PQR as a count 1. Then ABC came 3 times, so here we are getting the count as a 3. And XYZ came 2 times, so here we are getting count as a 2. Okay, now what we have to print? We have to print only the string which is repeated maximum number of times. So here the ABC is repeated maximum number of times, right? So for that we have to first calculate the max count from that map. So how we can do that? So let's go there, and here we can take one more variable max count, and initially we will keep it as a 1. Okay, now here when we are incrementing the count, okay, here what we can do, we can check if count is greater than max count. If count is greater than max count, then we will increment this max count. Okay, now here we will get the max count, so just print that maximum count here. just to check that are we getting the correct value. So max count, and here we can print it. Okay, now let's run the application again and check the value of this max count. So see here, we are getting max count as a 3. Okay, so now we got the maximum count. So here, while printing the key value pair, what we can write, we can add one more condition. If name dot get value is equal to max count, means if the value of this map is equal to the max count, these are the values, right? 1, 3, 2, and in the max count we have the 3. So we will compare that which value is equal to this max count, and whatever is equal, that value we have to print. Okay, so for that we can write here this if condition and print. So now if you execute, you will get the maximum time repeated string. Okay, so see here, max count is 3 and we are getting only ABC. Okay, so if you don't want to print this value, then also you just remove this, save, execute the program again, and here you will get the output as a ABC. See here. Okay, so now if let's suppose here we have this PQR string, PQR. Okay, so now PQR is repeated 2 times. Let's add one more time here, PQR. Okay, so now if we see at this list of string, we have PQR repeated 3 times and ABC is also repeated 3 times. Okay, so now in the output we should get ABC and PQR. Okay, so let's save this and see are we getting this or not. So see here, we are getting PQR and ABC. Okay, so this way we can write the solution to print the string which is repeated maximum number of times. Okay, so I hope you have understood this. What we have done here, only we have created one hash map. In that hash map we have stored the key as a string and value as a count of that string. Okay, after that here we have took one max count variable which will be initially as a 1. Okay, and whenever we are inserting the values into hash map, that time we are checking that is the count greater than maximum count. If it is greater than maximum count, we will just increment the max count. Okay, so that we can get the string which is repeated maximum number of times. So while we are printing or iterating through this map, we will just check that if the value of that map is equal to the maximum count. If this condition is satisfied, then we are printing that string. Okay, so this way we can implement the solution. So I hope you have understood it. If you have any questions, you can mention in the comment section and we will try to resolve your issues. Okay, so thank you. That's it for today's video. We will meet in the next video. Thank you.